Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Yellow Jackets will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense takes the field to start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you can tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Trying to take it back. Inside the... And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. Got to keep going.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Gives it on the option. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Look out, he's got room. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Snagged in the middle, it's Yang. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is going for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Got his man quickly. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on 3rd down to try to get a first down, but it got absolutely...
Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got enough for the first. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Horned Frogs will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
The Yellow Jackets really need to keep this drive alive on third down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Going deep. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Finds a seam. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Appalachian State has been able to call its shots offensively. As impressive a performance as I've seen from this group in some time. They're up 14 over Stanford. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give on the option. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback. Just in the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Defense, they were ready for that 3rd down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming, did a great job, aggressive, downhill, went and got it, got the tackle for a loss, forcing the 4th down.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air on 1st down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got him in the flat. Turning it on! And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal from the left hash. And this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Splits the uprights. Good. And to settle for the field goal. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. To the end zone, and it's picked off. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half.
On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's taking the shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
4th down and 13, and the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground with the counter. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Going to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Yellow Jackets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. He marched 78 yards down the field, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. Scrambling away. Trying to bowl his way in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Domers. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by a field goal over Kansas State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's going for the big play. Hauls it in down the sideline. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. A designed run for the quarterback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Horned Frogs are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bring in the heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll try to pop the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Under fire. On the run deep down the right side. He's got it. Breaks into the open. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. And the Yellow Jackets will line it up on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. They're working that left side. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still...
Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Can't connect on his first throw.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th.
lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Tight end finds a soft spot. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Immediately fires to the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Escapes the sack. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Quick completion on the out route. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Horned Frogs come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Nice move to keep running. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll try the left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football?
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and get into the locker room with your tail between your like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And the Horned Frogs will try to convert on 4th down. He'll pull it on the read. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Wants to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.